The third thing that I thought was a big takeaway, at least for me as the networking nerd, was the fact that companies like Juniper and Arista are starting to couple the wireless access layer more tightly with the data center infrastructure. And this was apparent in a great talk from Ken Duda at Arista about using VXLAN as the wireless access point connectivity protocol to the campus switches. Now, I know I'm getting a little bit into the weeds here, but we have used a number of tunneling technologies over the years to connect wireless access points to the switches. And when I heard that companies were starting to use VXLAN, it just clicked in my head. That makes sense. That's what VXLAN was built for. It's a multi-tenancy technology that allows us to carry multiple VLANs worth of information. But more importantly, it's something that's supported by the hardware that the access point is connecting to. We have built specialized hardware to terminate those VXLAN tunnels into the underlay. And that means that we're no longer thinking of ways to scale controllers. We're no longer worried about how many users are connected to the device and whether or not it's going to overwhelm the upstream switch. And it also gives us a lot more capabilities to integrate more closely into the rest of the infrastructure. I mean, if you're already running a core that is EVPN and VXLAN across your data center, you don't have to bolt on an additional technology to scale all of that down to your users. Now, granted, that's all the way down to the access point because the laptops that you're talking to don't understand VXLAN. But realistically speaking, if you could turn your entire set of campus switches into effectively one large controller, or at the very least one termination endpoint set, that gives you a lot more flexibility into the future about how you want to do that. And I know this is something that's kind of on the cutting edge, and the companies who have had a lot of experience with this are the companies who have been leading the way in VXLAN development. I expect that we're going to see a little bit more out of this, and who knows, it could potentially become the industry standard very soon.